fire at a Gering manufacturing company left damage estimated at thousands of dollars, but fortunately, no injuries among staff or firefighters. KNEB.TV News starts right now.
From your trusted source for news in western Nebraska and eastern Wyoming, this is KNEB.TV News. Presented by Platte Valley Companies, premier provider of financial services.
Hello, I'm Ryan Murphy. This is KNEB.TV News, powered by Platte Valley Companies. Thanks for joining me. In our top story, a midday fire yesterday at CS Precision Manufacturing caused a significant amount of damage to the shop. Fortunately, no injuries. Gering Fire Chief Nathan Flowers says his department was dispatched around 11:40 a.m. on Wednesday, finding smoke coming from duct vents upon arrival. Flowers says employees had already safely evacuated the building and gave directions on where the problems were inside, with firefighters finding more than one machine on fire. Firefighters were able to extinguish the flames fairly quickly, according to Flowers, who says it is believed one of the screw machines that makes parts had started the blaze, which then moved into the air handling system. Flowers says significant damage occurred to the machinery inside the building, with an initial estimate of about $200,000. Scottsbluff Fire had also been dispatched to the scene to provide mutual aid. Well, governmental subdivisions in Scottsbluff, Morrill, and Kimball counties are kicking in funding for an effort intended to boost workforce housing in the region. Twin Cities Development would oversee the Western Nebraska Rural Workforce Housing Grant Fund, with the money committed by the communities to be used for a state economic development grant being applied for in January that would match those funds dollar for dollar. Earlier this month, TCD Executive Director Rhonda Pierce explained the last time such a state investment was made in 2017, and it was very successful.
$7 million, and they made 14 awards to different communities. That has created a $100 million investment in 577 homes. So it's been very, very successful. We didn't know if it was going to be ever brought forward again, and honestly, if it doesn't get to the western part of the state, I don't know if it'll ever happen again.
Pierce says the money would provide a perpetual loan fund for a variety of affordable housing efforts, and as the loans for the projects were paid back, the fund would be able again to issue more loans. Commitments so far to the fund include $350,000 from the city of Scottsbluff, $150,000 from Gering, $25,000 from Bayard, $75,000 from Kimball, much of it coming from LB 840 or other economic development funds. Well, coming up after the break, what weather is in store for us for the start of 2021? The Boyers in with your final forecast of the year right after this.
At Platte Valley Bank, we realize the way people want to bank in the future may be different than it has been. As comfort levels and desires vary by person, banking may be different for some, yet not for others. We offer the best of both worlds, a traditional banking experience with our friendly tellers and an online or mobile banking option with features that you can personalize and utilize anytime, anywhere you go. So you can bank how you want, when you want, and from where you want to. Platte Valley Bank.
Logos in Gering is the place to get all of your school spirit gear, personalized gifts, and promotional items for your business and employees and banners for any special event. Logos is also the only place to stop for custom screen printing or embroidery. You can even design it yourself on their interactive website. Stop into Logos today. They'll design it, print it, and have it to you in no time. There's no job too big or small for Logos. That's Logos in Gering.
This is KNEB.TV weather from the KNEB Storm Center, your trusted source for weather.
Well, all clear tonight across the region. Not much going on as we get closer to that midnight hour. Temps fall down into the teens overnight tonight. It is going to be a bit chilly, but otherwise that's it. A quiet start to 2021, which I think let's just hope 2021 is a quiet year. Why not? It is going to be warmer this weekend, windy at times, and we don't really have any snow in the forecast. Yesterday, a low of 6, but we did get to 32 degrees yesterday, and another day of no precip. So we ended the month, we're going to end the month of December with 4/10, just about where we should be, and we're going to come in right at 7 inches below normal for the year. We'll recap 2020's lack of precipitation coming up next week, but it was certainly dry out there across the region. Well, Happy New Year. New Year's Eve tonight. We're going to have temps down into the 20s for your evening. Tomorrow will be well into the 30s, and we're going to have a lot of sun coming out there. But again, a quiet start to 2021. 26 right now in Hastings. It's 22 in Sioux Falls, 30 in Valentine, 31 in Scottsbluff. You can see where that snow cover's got temps just a bit colder in a few areas, upper 20s to low 30s here across the region. Winds have been light today. That has been good news. That's keeping the wind chills in check, but they're still down into the 20s across the region. Futurecast, we do have a couple of clouds out here early this evening. It's quiet. Here we ring in the new year with partly cloudy skies. That's really about it. Quiet weather conditions out there. Low temperatures overnight going to fall down into the teens for most of us. A couple of low 20s snuck in there, but almost everybody going to be in the teens. For tomorrow then, 2021 starts off sunny, and it's going to end the first day of the new year sunny as well, with quiet conditions here across the region. Maybe just a touch cooler tomorrow than what it was today, but all in all pretty close to about the same as we had that little bit of piece of disturbance come through tonight here across the region. Temps upper 30s to low 40s for most everybody for the first day of January, and nothing really coming in the rain gauge. You can see quiet weather conditions, maybe a dusting of snow here to the northwest of Cheyenne. That is about it. So our forecast, well, Happy New Year. If you're going to be outside at midnight tonight, we're going to ring in that new year with 20 degrees. That's where we're going to be at about midnight tonight. So if you're planning on going out doing a little firework activity, that's where we're going to end up. We'll fall down to around 15 with a few clouds overnight tonight and light winds at 5 to 10 miles an hour. I think any precip should stay off to our west. Sunny tomorrow. First day of the year at 40 degrees, so not bad. That's about normal for a start of 2021. Boy, we'll certainly take normal, won't we, after this year? Windy conditions both Saturday and Sunday. Temps going to warm up into the low 50s, though, and stay in the mid 40s to low 50s Monday through most of next week. And we don't have much in the way of precip chances here across the region, so pretty quiet in our 7-day forecast.
Fly United Airlines, operated by SkyWest with Western Nebraska Regional Airport. United is dedicated to going the extra mile for you with daily flights to and from Denver, along with a commitment to excellent service. Reserve your flight today, and remember, United miles can be earned and redeemed with your flights. While at the airport, stop and enjoy authentic Italian food at Roma Italian Restaurant. Plus, Hertz Thrifty Car Rental is there for your car rental needs. Make life easier, relax, and get on board with Western Nebraska Regional Airport.
At Renewal by Andersen, it's about our people. We're a family-owned local company with the best windows, patio doors, and installation teams anywhere. But before our customers ever get to installation, they speak with our advisors in the office. We're so proud of our people. They're very experienced, organized, and at Renewal by Andersen, we know that our customers' time is so valuable. We assure you signature service from the first phone call to the installation day. Renewal by Andersen, a local family company. It's about our people.
Welcome to Kelly's, home of the Valley's best selection of wine, spirits, and beer. Whether you're brand loyal to the tried and true brew or really enjoy trying something different and new, Kelly's has something for everyone. Family owned and operated and right on your way on West 27th Street in Scottsbluff. Kelly's Liquor. If you can't find it at Kelly's, it's not worth drinking.
Welcome back. A couple of midday accidents yesterday kept Scottsbluff police quite busy. Captain Brian Wasson says shortly before noon, officers were dispatched to 27th and B for motor vehicle versus pedestrian accident. Wasson says 47-year-old Brian Collins was walking northbound on Avenue B, crossing 27th when he was struck by a pickup driven by 16-year-old Randall Rising of Scottsbluff. Rising was cited for no valid registration. Collins suffered non-life-threatening injuries. And shortly after, officers were dispatched to Avenue B and Beltline. Wasson says 45-year-old Danelle Bailey of Scottsbluff was turning north onto Avenue B and got stuck on the median. She was arrested for driving under the influence of drugs and possession of a controlled substance. She was not injured, but her vehicle sustained approximately $5,000 in damage. She was booked into the Scottsbluff County Detention Center. And the Nebraska Department of Veterans Affairs is launching a new Vets Gets Pets program to help pay veterans' animal adoption fees through the sale of special license plates. Starting on January 1st, the new Vets Gets Pets license plate design will be available for all Nebraska drivers to purchase. The plates will cost $5 for the alphanumeric version or $40 for custom message plates. Proceeds from the sale of these plates will be used to fund an adoption fee reimbursement program for veterans, which will launch in July of 2021, pending sufficient plate sales. Well, coming up after the break, we shine the spotlight on an amazing woodworker in Gering who's better known for his role as a first responder. Who is Hydrotex? Hydrotex manufactures and distributes over 300 different high-performance lubricants, including fuel conditioners, hydraulic and transmission fluid, and more. We've been helping customers improve their operations for more than 80 years with products made in the USA. We sell directly to customers and can even deliver right to your door to offer excellent service and value. Our products are made to exceedingly extend drain and grease intervals to reduce maintenance and labor costs to improve the budget. Whether you're in a factory, farm fleet, or like to go fast, Hydrotex is here to help. Visit your local Hydrotex dealer in person or online today.
Hydrozen. Unplug and recharge. What is Hydrozen? It's total body relaxation. It's total body recharge. It's floating weightless on water. Floating your aches, pains, stresses, and worries away. Hydrozen is a revolutionary new therapy using Epsom salt saturated water as a way to relax and rejuvenate your body. And it's now available in Scottsbluff. It is for most ages and has many benefits to the mind and body. Visit hydrozenfloat.com or call us at 308-63-FLOAT.
Home buying is filled with decisions. Neighborhood, floor plan, fenced yard. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home. Home buying is filled with decisions. Square feet, fixer-upper, room to grow. Make one choice that's easy. Start with FNBO first. We'll guide you home.
Welcome back. Many people in the Twin Cities know Parrish Abel, who has been a firefighter in Gering and Scottsbluff for nearly 3 decades, and most recently, a Gering City Councilman. But another claim to fame for Parrish Abel is his rapidly growing woodworking business. Firehouse Woodworking shares its headquarters with A Cut Above on 10th Street in Gering, but for Parrish Abel, this massive shop all started during his time on the State Association of Volunteer Firefighters.
And at every board meeting, they were always saying, we need a podium, we need a podium. So while I was out injured, I decided I'm going to build a podium. Never had done it before, so I built a podium.
Abel says after he made the podium, he started other projects in a 100 square foot shed behind his house, grew out of that space and moved into an 800 square foot shop, and within a year, a 1,200 foot shop, and going all out.
Doing cutting boards, cornhole boards, tables for firefighters, expanded into the police, different types of stuff for EMS, fire rescue, just going crazy.
And in March, Abel moved to his new location, and business has exploded.
And since moving on to 10th Street, my business has really gone through the roof. Between the cornhole boards, cutting boards, and now I do firefighter plaques, Maltese cross, the police shield, painted, everything with the person's last name and everything. Business has just been great.
Abel says when he first started out on that podium, his only tools were a compound miter saw and a few little tools from when his dad passed away. Over the years, the number of toys has grown by leaps and bounds, but he says he can't put a price tag on the value of all these tools.
Some of this stuff in here belonged to my dad, so there's no dollar amount on it. And there are times when I am standing at a piece of equipment that he worked, I can feel him standing there just kind of looking over my shoulder, and he's either saying, "You dummy, what the hell you doing?" or "You're doing good, kid, you're doing good."
And even though firefighting is his career, Abel says working on custom projects for his clients is a true passion.
My prices are, I've always got people saying you should be charging more for your work. I'm not in it to make $1 million. I'm just in it for the pure enjoyment. It's nice to have something that I can say, hey, I built that with my own 2 hands.
He specializes in custom-made cornhole boards, plaques, awards, and has even started to try his hand at Adirondack chair sets.
I'm now working on a 3rd oak Adirondack chair for a repeat customer, and I don't even have both of his chairs done. I've already picked up 2 more oak chairs just because the people have set in the ones that this repeat customer has, and they want to set for themselves. So it's nice to be busy, but it's also kind of rough to be busy because there's things I need to build for myself, but of course paying customers come first. Everything else gets slid to the back burner.
And while business is booming, Abel says he doesn't know how large he wants to scale Firehouse Woodworking.
I'm just taking it one day at a time. Right now I'm enjoying what I'm doing. I can have a bad shift and I can come down here. My ex-wife told me one time when I was in my 1,200 square foot shop, I said something to her one day and I said, you know, I'm surprised you haven't told me to shut it down. And she goes, no, you can come home pissed off at the world. I said, you go down to your shop and within an hour of working in your shop, you've calmed down. Everything is right with the world again. And it's true. I can come down here and just by working on something, just everything goes away. And it's nice down here.
Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can focus on what matters most. Small business, you're the engine that makes our communities thrive. That's why we're with you, providing more for you, so you can earn more, save more, and do more.
For the past 44 years, Platte Valley Vacuum and Sewing has been serving the Wyobraska area. That's quite a long time. At Platte Valley Vac and Sew, you'll find quality sewing machines, quilting and embroidery machines, even sergers from name brands such as Pfaff and Baby Lock, both known for their well-made machinery. Keep in mind you'll receive one-on-one lessons with your machine purchase. Platte Valley Vac and Sew also offers a fine selection of 100% cotton quilting fabrics and a great selection of threads and notions to assist you in most any quilting or embroidery project you might have. For all your sewing machine quilting needs, stop by Platte Valley Vac and Sew, downtown Scottsbluff.
When it comes to helping local folks with the loans and financial advice they need, we don't horse around. Our only goal is to help you and your family achieve your financial goals with the right loans and savings products. So if you want to bank with people that care about you and your financial needs, stop by or give us a call. First State Bank. We're big on you. Member FDIC. Online at fsbcentral.com.
Well, let's take a peek at what's happening on your weekend community calendar. That's a look at today's community calendar, brought to you by First State Bank, honoring those who give back. Nominate your community champion at fsbcentral.com.
Find out what convenient really means at the Western Travel Terminal. Start with our great selection of food and drinks, from for real milkshakes and fresh brewed coffee to snacks and hot food. Next, check out our beer and spirits with their everyday low prices. Finally, let us work for you with our full-service gas station and automatic truck and car wash. All this can be found at 822 South Beltline in Scottsbluff. Western Travel Terminal, your convenient shopping, restaurant, and full-service gas leader.
At Platte Valley Investment Center, we believe in personalized planning for your financial goals.
As your retirement income partners, our concern for your success combined with resources from Raymond James can help you make confident decisions for your financial future.
Our team of financial advisors will help you make your money work just as hard as you did to earn it. After all,
and finally tonight, just a few hours remain today for those seeking to pick up fireworks to say goodbye to 2020 and ring in the New Year's with a bang. Eric Wilcox with Discount Fireworks on East Overland in Scottsbluff says the shorter duration for both purchasing and setting off fireworks, plus the colder weather, makes a change in when customers decide to come into the store.
We'll have people that are getting off work come in, and usually by about 7, 8 o'clock at night, they know what they're doing that night, and so then business kind of tapers off, and then we close at 9 o'clock.
Wilcox says because of the cold, aerial displays ranging from 6 to 100 or more shots that can go off quickly are popular this time of year. He also says there are some assortments available, but very few of the novelty-type fireworks popular with the kids during those summertime months. Well, that does it for us this time. Thank you so much for tuning in. Stay safe out there. Sayonara 2020, and we'll see you back here on Monday.